Hey guys, it's Vico here, your very own GoHilevel Ninja. If you like me, 2023 is gonna be a big, insightful year, big, beautiful opportunity coming up. So we want to be really taking advantage of that by having a plain, clear goal. But I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always this person. It's process, routine, and system that I put in place that allow me to be who I am and what I achieved today. So in today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to actually structure your goal, structure your vision in a seeable format that allow you to actually succeed in this entrepreneurship. And if you're gonna stick with me till the end of this video, we're gonna give you the exact Google Docs template that we use to actually help our team and train our team to set their goal. And hopefully that would help you in one day. And if you see results from this, and if you find this methodology helped you, make sure that you actually give it a like and actually drop the comment below and actually tell us about that. Would love to hear from you. Let's talk about like what 99% of people do. I want to be healthy, I want to be rich, I want to make more money, and then they write on a notepad and then they put it in their wall, and it's just collect dust. It's not going to happen. That's what 99% of the people do, guys. So we're going to be the 1%. We're going to be different. Now there's three parts to it. This is what I call the this is what I learned from my mentor, directional achievement, right? And I'll explain to you each one: directional achievement, perfectional achievement, gonna be a lot misspelled as well, and then tracking and KPI, which is stand for consistency, right? And I'll teach you guys what a good example look like and all that stuff. Let's just start with directional achievement. So this is more like your overall, like your big picture, right? And it should start with it should start with I feel ... or I become ... and I am ... So it's pretty much is like when you set goal, it should start with this 3 sentence, or I mean like this 3 word, right? So it's like what you want your life to be in that direction. And if the end of 20, you make this statement in the start of the new year, and in the end of the new year, if you feel like you become healthier or become a better father or better mother, like that is enough. It's very vague. The thing about this is it's very vague, right? And it's more on feeling, vague plus feeling. It's more emotional goal. It's like whatever you do, if you feel like you're moving toward that direction, that's how you know you're doing the right thing. It's more like gut feeling. It's like I want to be healthier, and then every time I go to the gym, I feel like that action aligned with that direction. That's mean like I'm heading to the right direction. It's just like a sentence that you put that make sure that everything you do in this year is giving you toward that direction. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
So
yes.
if I want to say I want to become a better mother, but then I'll working overnight and I don't have time to spend with my kid. Well, then now, because you set that statement up, the action of working overnight and not being able to look after your kids is not aligned with that word. And then you know that something is off. Do you know what I mean? And the note about this is what is the note about this? The note about this is define definition, right? Define definition, right? So, right, I for myself is like I want to feel more joyful, right? And then I would say that would mean I want to feel more joyful, and I would have a subtext. That mean I would have a subtext here. That mean that I can sit down and meditate for 10 minutes without distracting myself, right? That's my own definition of being feel joyful, right? Some people are feeling joyful is that they could do this and that, right? So if you say, I want to be healthier, what does that really mean for you? I can run 10 kilometers without stopping. Like I can do like 20 pull-up. I can play with my baby. Like I want to feel healthy, is very broad, but you want to make your own definition. Does that make sense? And like give it all in. Give like, I want to feel X, that means ABC, right? I want to become X, that means ABC. Does that make sense? So you gotta define, yes. Because I want to feel happy, I want to be healthy, I want to be that and that. It's all mean different. And you don't want to take society standard. It's like, I want to feel more beautiful. Like what is society standard? Like have more Instagram follower, have more TikTok follower. Like that's not necessarily what you want it to be. So define that, right? You liking it so far? You're ready for the next step, which is professional achievement. Everything makes sense with the directional achievement. So you just want to make sure that you're heading to the right direction in the next year. And once you have a direction, you can have a green light or red light in your head every time you do something, right? So, any question before we move on to the second phase?
None.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
So professional achievement is come to milestone plus task. So it have to be quite specific. That's why it's called professional achievement, right? Quite specific. So this is all connected. This three phase. So if everything is really back to that. If you want to be healthier, right? You actually like this very vague based on feeling. This is based on action. Like what can you do about it, right? So with professional achievement, it's really just stepping like the stone out from this. So it's really, if let's say you want to be a better father, right? I want to be a better father, right? I want to become a better father than I am now. So what can you do about that? So what you can do is that spend more time with my kids. And then there should be a subtask. It's just like business. You have a vision, right? Which is the OKR, and then you have the KR, and then you have the tasks that execute those. And I learned this like from business, and this also helped me with business as well. Right? I want to spend more time with my kid. Now that's still broad. You have to go like really, really specific, right? So, and then you have like a bullet point. How you guys do bullet point here, man? I'm not good with Google Docs. Damn. So not best skill in Google Docs, but want to spend more time with my kid, let's still wait. We're gonna specify that down. So schedule. Oh man, how do you schedule a non-negotiable? Oh man, what happened? It's non-negotiable time on Sunday with my kid on calendar. So I would like go to your Google Calendar, block out like 5 hours, playing football with my kid every Sunday. Do that and actually apply by it. Like just because it's on your calendar doesn't mean like you don't have to do it. Just like apply by it. Now this is something that you actually can do. You literally go to the app, go to Google Calendar app and schedule a time. Right? So this has become something that you can do. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, I just want to feel like this. And what you can do, like this is just like really based off my head. Like what else you can do? Like you can, I don't know, like I don't have kids, guys. That's probably a bad example. But yeah, like you have like one big thing, like spend more time with my kid, and then you have like that subtask that can execute on that, right? I'm gonna like pick up my kids from school every day, right? Can you see how that works? So it's become specific now, and it's something that you can do. Same as being healthy, and this will change over time. What you set in the beginning of the year, right? And in April or May, oh my God, I have like so much bullet point I want to add in here. And then you want to just adding it because it's not like a one-time thing. It's continuing improvement on on the directional and on the baseline of spending more time with my kid, right? Same as losing weight. The reason why I'm using time with the kid, losing weight and make more money, that's what everyone wants. So it's like, hopefully you guys can relate to that, right? So same as losing weight, like this, like thousands of different ways to lose weight. Eat more healthy, exercise more, find a coach, find a mentor, like meal plan, blah, blah, blah. Just like put into an actionable step. Does that make sense? So this perfectional achievement derived from the directional achievement. Does that make sense? Any questions so far? So the third pillar is what we call the KPI tracking, which is again like it's very correlation to business, right? So so KPI tracking is derived from perfectional achievement, right? Achieved from the thing. So when you actually set to do something, you need to define a metric, right? For example, going back to the feeling beautiful, I want to feel beautiful, right? And then my professional achievement is like getting more Instagram follower, getting more TikTok follower. And then my KPI would be my Instagram follower and my TikTok follower, because that's a metric that I can measure. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to feel beautiful and your belief is based on how people follow you on Instagram and TikTok, there's nothing wrong with that. You actually follow all of this stuff. But that's a belief, and everyone have different belief. Do you know what I mean? So you gotta find like a metric that derive from this. So again, right, we're going back to spending time with my kid, right? So first of all, like you gotta define a metric, right? And then you would create a tracking process system. And normally Google Sheet or whatever is enough, right? So it's like spending time with my kids, like, so well, like what you can do is like tracks how many time you actually like play with your kid in a week, and every week you just write 3 and then 2 and then 5 and then 7, then you can see that number go up, right? That's what keeps you accountable, and that's what keep you consistency, right? If you're losing weight, that's very easy, right? You obviously track your body fat and your weight, right? Because that is the metric that derive from this. So you can see they all derive from each other, right? The professional achievement derived from directional achievement, and the KPI derived from the professional achievement, right? So and being like become a good father or good mother, sometimes it doesn't have to be metric based. It's based, like if you look at my own, like hopefully you all seen my my sales and marketing sheet. I rate myself, like my mood and my certainty and my thing. Do you notice that when you fill in my sheet, Con? So with something that based on feeling, like I want to become a better father or mother, you can have a metric that based on feeling. So like on a scale from 1 to 5, how do I feel this week about being like a good father? That could be a very vague question, right? This week I feel like 1. Next week I feel like 2. Do you know what I mean? So with something that is more feeling based and emotional based, you just have to create your own metric and base it on a self-evaluation. Same as you, Julian. How do I feel this week about being like the best closer I can be? Track that, right? And then you track your feeling metric and you put a contrast with your actual result metrics. Like, so like right now, I'm feeling like 5. I'm like top of the world. Like, I feel like I'm doing the best I can, but my result doesn't show it. Like I'm like literally close to 0, right? But then like by the law of the universe, if you keep feeling 5 every day and your result is 0, the 0 gonna change because the result derived from your inner feeling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna feel like 5, 5, 5, and that 0 just keep staying 0. Is that like the law of the universe? Like that doesn't abide by the law of the universe, right? So if you're like feeling 1, 1, 1, no wonder why it's all 0, 0, 0. So if anyone who have not known me yet, my name is Vico Kang from Vicolize Online Consultant. I run a multi-six-figure marketing agency that serves real estate agents in Australia and New Zealand to get more listing and be more profitable in their business. At the same time, we also an official GoHighlevel partner. We have actually onboarded 200 plus agency owner onto the software at this time of recording. So if you haven't got an account yet, make sure that you actually click the link on the description to make sure that you are actually using our affiliate link to get an account to get that bonus extension when it comes to the free trial. So you're going to get a 30-day free trial when you're actually using our affiliate link. Highlevel itself is originally offer a 14-day free trial, but because we are an official partner with them, you are actually getting the benefit of the 30-day extension when it comes to the free trial, as well as qualify for our bonus gift and our snapshot. If you want to know more detail about the bonus gift and the help and the support, the snapshot that we actually offer for new user, as aka new affiliate that join Highlevel through us, make sure that you also check the link in the description as well. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. What we do is that if most of us have a goal based on feeling, like we should have a metric based on feeling and based on actual tangible result, right? So basically, what the example I can give you is that, like on a scale from 1 to 5, or you can do 1 to 10. I don't like 1 to 10 because 10 is just too much, and every time you just put 7. Ask Taryn that. Taryn always puts 7 all the time, right? Right. I was like, the whole year is like 7, the whole month. Bro, just put 1 to 5, right? And then you have an actual, right? And then what you want to do, have a Google sheet with 2 columns. One is on feeling, one is an actual result, right? And contrast feeling score with tangible result score. So if we're going back to like the example of being like a good father, the feeling of being a good father, 1 to 5, you can contrast that with the amount of time you spend with your kids. So if you feel like you spend like 5 right now, I'm being like the best father I can be, and then you spend only 1 time with your kid, that's probably like good enough. Like that's good enough. Like you only need to spend 1 time a week with your kid, and you probably do it like every week or every month, right? Or you're doing it every day based on what metric or what relevancy it has, right? Do you know what I mean? So if you feel low, like I'm feeling 1, but I only spend 1 time with my kid, then you can increase that number that you spend with your kid from 1 to like maybe 7, and then you feel a lot better. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who finding this helpful? Who finding this helpful?
Me.
Me as well.
Same here.
Guys, this is really, really top-notch goal setting, right? I'm obviously using this for myself, not just saying it because I want to teach you guys. What is the one takeaway? Start with Con, because you say it's helpful. What's the one takeaway?
So sorry, what do you mean by like one takeaway?
Yeah, what's the one takeaway you got from this?
Yeah, just spend more time with my kids. Because recently I've been like meddling with working and being a mom, being a career.
Sure. So that's wonderful. That's good to hear. But this is what you can actually like. Don't watch this and go say, like literally fill in, get this Google sheet, which I'm gonna give you, like in the comment below, guys. Get this Google sheet and like fill it in. Literally fill in, sit for 2 hours and fill it in. Will make 2023 a huge difference. How do you find this, Manish?
Yeah, I think it's
Right.
pretty good, and I think the biggest takeaway for me is like action taking, because taking action in every goal is actually very crucial. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great. Hey guys, if you enjoy watching the video, make sure that you are also checking out this content right there.